I know so many situations are happening. We are at the edge right now, testing every little step to see what happens behind us, to see what happens in front of us. We were doing a live test on new equipment, and so whatever feedback you may be able to provide, let us know. Right now, Jacinto, if you wouldn't mind checking the live episode on the channel to see if we can hear ourselves. What I'll do is I'll live it up on the Instagram if it's possible to live. Oh, there it goes. Now let me go live. Yep. So now we're checking to see if our live episode is in the live episode so we can hear ourselves with the new
live
mics.
on this one.
Oh, I see. Maybe if you don't do the subscription. Okay. Well, check it on your phone. Check it on your phone. Let's see if we're good to go.
How live it is.
Let's see how live our live episode is. And checking our new equipment because we wanted to have the ability to still be able to communicate and move kind of like this. Oh, yeah. Sounds good. Oh, man.
Oh, sounds great.
Okay, so we are live.
It works.
So we keep going?
Yeah.
We keep
party,
going.
man.
Episode 86.
Live
Premium
testing.
Advantage, baby.
This is
Live
awesome.
testing, and it's
I love
working.
this.
It's working.
Yes, we're flowing.
Special mentions. Are you ready to get your taxes done? Don't forget, we have a secondary deadline for those who filled up that extension, but still, even if you didn't, you still have your ability to do your taxes. Go to the website, thepremiumadvantage.com, talk to a professional, get your taxes done. Welcome, our host, myself, Roberto. You can look for me at social media at PremiumHTX. Our co-host, Mr. Jacinto.
Land podcast on out, everyone. Hello.
Hello, episode 86. Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
Dude, we don't even have to project it. We can talk very quietly if we like to.
To cross one off the list, but then I had the mics. Boom.
I love it, man. This is great.
Today's topics. We've been talking a lot lately about other connections. Today's topics, the connections between health, and taxes. How health plays an impact on taxes, because we're constantly talking about helping lower taxes, save time and money, taxes and insurance. And so how health impacts that. There's a connection here that we're going to propose. We're going to be discussing it. If there's some feedback along the way, please let us know. Right now, we're sharing some information as we've been gathering it from professionals, by the way. Okay? Cool. Our health today. Keep that in mind. So we put together some questions. That we wanted to propose and kind of maybe try to answer ourselves to see if there's some correlations here that we can talk about. Okay?
Boom.
Is it increasingly common to see people in their 40s acting younger? Is this something that's happening? Is this something that only 40-year-old people are saying? Or is this a trend? Is this a trend that we're observing? I'm asking because it's correlated to the taxes. I perceive.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think that's definitely a trend. You'll see that more and more often, like people doing interviews in the park, like going up to somebody who's super fit and like, hey, how old are you? And they're usually like way older than they look because they're super fit. And then, okay, how did you do that? What did you do? Da, 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 da. So it's like it's a very common thing, and I've seen it more often too. Like the generations are getting smarter and smarter and smarter, so they're starting younger and younger and younger. So people who are 40 now don't look like people who were 40, 10, 20, 30, 40 years ago, I think.
Okay, all right. And then so you mentioned habits and routines and exercise. Anything in particular? You mentioned the park. What else is out there with regards to like good habits, good routines? Things that keep you moving. Things that keep you energized.
I think the biggest thing is recovery, the ability to recover, right?
Ability to recover.
So a really hot trend right now is flexibility.
Ooh, I like it.
Cold plunging.
Yeah.
Cold
plunging.
Cold plunging.
Elaborate on that. What is that?
Cold plunging is where you jump in cold water.
Oh, really?
Straight up. So it's an ancient practice.
Ancient.
They used to the ancient Chinese folks used to go up to the mountains and jump in the cold for rejuvenating purposes.
I understand. So be mindful. I don't know if this is this healthy to go like if you're super hot and then jump in the cold.
Yeah. So that's the thing. So that's actually some brand new information that I'm bringing to you right now. This is a study. I'm always looking at the latest studies on what's hot, what's not, especially because fitness and nutrition change every 5-10 years.
Yeah, sure. More information comes up, so you're able to.
And we're learning new things about the human body all the time. Yeah. And so there's a new study that just came out. Dr. Rhonda Patrick. Yeah. She's the nutritionist that I follow. Follow her on social media. Rhonda Patrick. Yeah. RHONDA. So she is amazing, man. Everything, anything nutrition wise, I always check with her. And it's weird because she's almost always doing a podcast about something that's consistent or trending in fitness right now.
Sure.
The hottest one right now, no pun intended, hottest is cold tub. So the cold tub, cold plunging is something that there's been an argument about when to do it.
Yeah.
It's everybody knows it's good for you, but
Sure.
in what way? In
Right.
how, in some ways it can be bad for you.
Yeah.
So she got deep into this study. She always uses peer-reviewed journals
Peer-reviewed journals
to back up her information. So the information for you, I read it all so that I can give you just the Jacinto notes of this.
Gotcha.
So
Jacinto notes. I like
Jacinto
it.
notes. All right. So the question is cold versus hot, like super hot, right? Okay. So it's great. Cold is great for joints, for rehabilitating your joints, for healing properties and rejuvenation of your skin. It's highly recommended. Ladies out there, if you want to have a nice tight face, throw your face in cold water.
Oh, throw your face in cold water.
For real, it works.
So what you're saying is, if you really want to help somebody and they just don't want the help, throw some water.
Throw some water in their face and wake them up. So cold is great for rejuvenation. It's good for healing, but it is not. And this is the question that was posed. It is not good for after strength training. It's bad. That is actually bad. If you're trying to build muscle, don't get into the cold plunge right after you work out.
So you contract the muscle that you've been expanding this entire time.
You hit it on the head, dude. You hit it on the head. Good job. Yeah, and so
you wasted a bunch of energy, and then you just contracted it.
You just exactly. So to the contrary of that, heat after your workouts is great for building muscle
because you've expanded and then get to go out
a
little bit more
for more blood circulation. Yeah, dude. So
you can be efficient. You can be efficient.
To be proper with this cold hot situation, what Dr. Rhonda Patrick proposes based on her peer-reviewed study information is you do your cold plunging on your off days so that you can help your joints, help things rehabilitate, recover faster. But when you're going hot, you stay hot, you stay revved.
Then you go to sleep. The sleep cycle resets your body.
Yes.
And then you go to,
but before that, if you have access to at your gym to a steam room, sauna, jacuzzi, whatever, it is ideal right after your workout.
Gotcha. So don't work out all the way to the edge of your workout. Maybe finish a little bit early even and get yourself that extra
Hey, no, I'd kill yourself in your workout.
Do your workout, but what if you have a time limitation where it's like,
of course, if you have a time limitation.
Hey, I'm at 16 minutes.
I'm talking about in a perfect world scenario where you have no time limitation. If you like a professional athlete, you have no family, no friends, no nothing. All you do is work out.
Yeah.
Take the whole time to kill yourself in your whole workout. Of course, before that, you've done a proper warm up. Right, so then work out
to heat,
exactly. Warm up to hot to super hot. And then you stay, and then it also increases your metabolism.
Yeah.
It's
and then
also
that whole
great.
day you keep it warm, all that good stuff, that whole day, and then you go to sleep, you bring it back to zero.
Exactly.
And then you go the next day.
Exactly. But cold is very good. Cold plunging is wonderful. Slamming your face in cold water is great
on your off
days. So
what an interesting, wonderful at the edge representation I perceive right now. Wow.
Yeah, man. Yep.
And this will help you lower your taxes somehow.
We only provide solutions here at the Premium Advantage, baby.
The skin is your largest organ, is my impression. It's still so it's reasonable to discuss, to have a conversation about how it proportions.
And skin has memory too, by the way. That's a whole different topic altogether.
Stress. Also, we've discussed about tools for stress, right? That are free, meditation, which plays into your health, which is maybe mental health, and we're also discussing physical health, right? We have a little bit of this information as we're gathering and we put things together.
Yeah, man.
Health and wellness, baby. Health and wellness play a crucial role in maintaining youthful, energetic life because it's the energy flows. It's the energy flows through your body. How everything moves.
It's a trickle-down effect too, from the top down. It affects you all the way. From work.
It's pumping. It's pumping.
Absolutely.
It's thinking.
Keeps you healthy, right? Healthy employee is a happy employee. Is a consistent employee. Makes the cog wheels run. Love it.
What do we got? From perspective, how can you focus on prevention? Prevention is a big thing about
prevention of what?
Prevention of situations happening. For example, there have been studies about the high consumption of sugars, for example, and information about how much sugar and then what is a reasonable balance between, my physical activity, my consumption, my physical activity. We've had episodes on nutrition and things of this, right? Mm-hmm. But now, things are shifting, things are moving. We got to stay caught up.
Things change.
We got to bring it up again. It's not like the exact same thing. Yes, the things are very similar, but there's actually more now.
Yep.
More available. Correct.
Yep. I've actually read a study recently about sugar and diabetes and high blood pressure. Everybody thinks that high blood pressure, one of the biggest things is salt. But it's actually sugar.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
In this new study, they were showing there that the high amounts of refined sugar affect your blood pressure way more than salt.
Question though, but another question that maybe it, because now we're talking situation here where is it maybe that in the past one situation was, but now the times has changed, products has changed, things have shifted, and now it's a different situation. We're not. I'm just asking. I'm just saying
that you're absolutely right, which is why we have to keep doing new and more studies.
At this point, what you're saying is the study says one in particular with regards to these two, sugar is a bigger factor than salt
for high blood pressure.
Be mindful of the sugars.
Yep. Shout out to folks with hypertension. Get your workout on, man. Stay aerobic, stay low, calm and cool.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Absolutely. That's something. That's good information. Sometimes folks will go to maybe they go to the medical solution about the pill, about the this, about that. But so many. Then there's other solutions about your energy.
You know what I just read about? High flavonoid chocolate. Chocolate, dark chocolate, high flavonoid chocolate, the bitter, high flavonoid chocolate. So that is great for your heart, like really good for your heart. Latest studies are showing it's lowering heart disease in people. Okay. So that you can just get on your local, I was gonna say that evil website, but get it online. Buy your stuff online.
Things online.
Yeah, high flavonoid chocolate.
All right, too. So there's also potentially other tax incentives and other lower cost incentives with regards to wellness. For example, as an example, right? Some group plans for health insurance, keep in mind, insurance is a big proportion with regards to the cost, taxes, the health situation, right? The more health situations happen, the more insurance is needed, the more cost goes up.
Yeah.
So we got to keep that in mind that there's a correlation here.
Always.
You know that in other situations.
And a snowball effect sometimes.
Yeah. And so with regards to the health insurance groups, what they are implementing is some ways for you to maybe go to the doctor, get yourself checked out once, twice a year, maybe. And these gives you little discounts on your plan.
Sweet.
So some people don't do that. Some people are not aware that that's the case. But I'm just saying, because we're helping people help you with the taxes, this is a way to do that. It helps you and your cost and your insurance, taxes and insurance, right? And so keep that in mind. Oh, don't have a group plan that offers that option, and then continue the communication so that you can see what are your options to lower your costs, right?
Yeah, man.
Research, maybe go in there and keep digging about because otherwise they're going to keep naturally increasing. They're going to keep naturally increasing. It's my perception. Yes. So how do you think this would affect the public health and health costs? I mean, that was a question that we put on there in the sense that many markets, many countries have like a plan, like a public health plan, right? For example, in the U.S., healthcare.gov, aka Obamacare, right?
Right.
So that's a subsidized system of health insurance that allows for folks that, depending on their income, they get a little bit of support from the government so that it pays for the taxes, right? But if the folks that go to the plan and everybody that's on the plan don't necessarily, and the plan developers don't make it a situation where we're trying to keep everybody healthy and inform folks of how to stay healthy, then that's one of the reasons why the plans go up.
Talk about a snowball effect. That's
so information across the board so that it's implemented, so that folks are aware. Oh, okay, there's this potential plan that I can get at a lower cost for me. And if I go and I use the plan, I should be able to go to the doctor, get it at a lower cost, and it should give me help. Some folks don't even apply. Some folks apply and don't use the plan. So it's like,
and there's a lot of those, and there's tons.
So you give it some thought.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Okay, a little bit more engagement, I guess, with the systems that are in here.
And ask questions, man. That's what. There's so many different avenues, but like health savings accounts. Yeah. There's so many different ways that you can be smart about this, and still save money.
Yeah, correct.
So,
correct. And saving taxes and earn more potentially, depending on if you're more energetic and you're more productive and you. There's a connection here. That's what we're proposing.
Absolutely.
Lower health costs should help. Lower taxes is one of the overall proponents that we're proponing. While how promoting a healthy lifestyle could eventually reduce public health care costs, this could allow the government or the governments to reduce. Could allow. I say could because sometimes it's like who knows what could happen, and taxes may not go down, but at least everybody's healthy. To some degree.
No, like you said, things are fluctuating as time goes on.
Yeah,
so that's why you got to keep your eye on it.
Yeah. So long as we're all informed and maybe we all have a similar understanding, because it took you a while. And thank you so much for being here and giving us that good summary, so that the information is out there. Call one day, have the other, be efficient. That's it with regards to health and taxes. What we got today is stay healthy.
Beautiful, man.
What you said? You had some updates.
One
Those are the ones that you
more
had.
thing. So the Olympics. One
Oh,
more thing
yeah,
on
yeah,
the
yeah, they
Olympics.
mentioned
You
about the
know,
Olympics.
we're all, you know, USA. But there's a controversy right now
Okay.
that Jordan Charles, her medal, they're trying to redact it. They're trying to take
Tell
her
me
medal
who this
back.
person is.
She's a gymnast.
Uh-huh.
She was in Simone Biles' group.
Oh, in the U.S.
And yeah, in the U.S.
Okay.
And so we're tied with China with 30 with our
Yes.
medal. Remember we were
Right.
So this will affect that.
Oh, how
Yes,
intriguing.
that one medal.
Wow. Okay.
So what happened was she did a routine. They said kind of like in professional football and basketball now, where they can do an instant replay.
Yeah.
And so they said that she missed something. Her coach did a challenge, you know, just like in the NFL or NBA, a challenge. They won the challenge in the Olympics.
Yeah.
She won her medal, and then later it came back like what has it been like 2 weeks now?
Yeah.
That they
re-reviewed it.
They re-reviewed it.
Wow.
And said that she did not.
Wow.
So because of that, they're asking for her medal back. And she's like, nope, I don't know where I put that thing. So shout out to Jordan Child. The child or child. Somebody tell me how to say that right. I forgot how to say that.
Like, hey, in the heat of the moment, in whatever situation, how they put out the video where they propose and then they get showed and it actually proved.
Yeah,
it actually shows.
Yeah. Oh, it was because not the thing. It's that they didn't turn in the challenge in time.
Oh.
That's what they're arguing.
Are you saying that what they're asking her to do is that her performance for itself was that, but because of a timing situation?
Because her coach didn't put the challenge in time.
Really?
But now the coaches are going back because they had a feeling this was going to happen.
Oh, is that right? Oh, it happened. You know, you were going to come back with
smart.
This
Shout out to the coaches for the USA. Okay. I think they filmed it or recorded it or something, but they have proof. Of the time that they entered the challenge.
Is that right?
Because it had to be within a minute, I think, and they got it in like at 52 seconds or something.
These Olympics
something like
had
that.
a lot in there.
But it's crazy how it's all for bragging. Like it doesn't affect anything that the USA is first or China second.
Straight up.
But that will affect it if she gives her medal back.
It's intriguing that someone had to.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah, they're like, hey, I guess they went through it and they were like, you know what? If we don't ask for it, they're not gonna. Let's just put it out there. Let's see what they say.
It's like O.J. Simpson's Heisman Trophy. We don't know where that thing is when they ask for it back. That's awesome, man.
All right, cool. So, thank you very much. That actually intriguing.
Yeah, man, that's good stuff today.
Following
Shout out to the Houston Astros.
Let's
5.5 games in first place. There's only like 30 games left. Oh, we're excited.
Only 30 games left.
Texans, our first game is coming up next Sunday, the 9th.
Basketball,
So
baseball.
We should definitely go over that next Friday. That's gonna be the Friday is gonna be the day before the first NFL game. So
gotcha. All right, cool. Here we go. With regards to the presentation, what we have is special guest next week. We have Ms. Kiana Hall, came fresh, an artist, a Houston artist that we met along the way, and she wants to be on the episode.
She was at the Chocolate and Art Show.
Oh, so Chocolate and Art Show.
Yeah. So she's an amazing artist, and we're gonna have some of her art to display. So she's gonna talk about art in the community. I think it's gonna be a great episode.
Awesome. Well, so look for that next week. That will be coming. A little bit of art information in the community in Houston.
Should be mic'd up and everything.
Cool. Don't forget, every Monday we have the affiliate program meeting. Go to the website, thepremiumadvantage.com, to register if you want to get the link to the meeting, or on the episodes also in the channel. There's a little link in the About tab. Cool.
Put the little link.
If you want to be on the episodes, don't forget, if you want to be on the episodes, there's links for you to register. We can go, we check it out. Yep, we scoot it over, put it right there, have a little conversation about your business. We'll catch up, give us some share some information that you think we should be caught up on. We also have the option for you to enter the raffle. Enter the raffle could get you $100 or an episode, if that's what you're looking for. You could also be a sponsor. We're looking for sponsors. If you want to be a sponsor, send us your logo. We sponsor your information.
Give me your logo.
Help people, help local businesses in Houston.
Locals.
Don't forget, we're going to have an event in September. We're going to have an event in September. We're going to be inviting tax professionals in Houston, share some information here at the Ion. So be on the lookout for the exact date and time in September. We have an event coming, tax professionals. That's the end of the information that I have for today.
That is it.
That is it.